you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by...
First of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend of the NFL is underway. Taking it about the 1 and running with power here. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Dolphins take the field with Tua Tagovailoa, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm.
And it wasn't really his best performance of the year in the wild card round last week. He just had the 1 touchdown pass. But he got the job done, and his team advanced. For them to continue on to the championship round, though, he's going to need to take a few more chances with the ball downfield, push it a little bit more, and make sure his team finds its way into the end zone a few more times.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Well, that's not the way you want to start. A first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
Tua to try again on second down. Completes it to Jennings. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. In motion right, that's Wilson. And now the first run for Devon A-Chain. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. This pass to Jennings, and he makes the catch. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. A-Chain now up the middle. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. George Karlaftis able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. This now play number 9 on the opening drive, and it's 3rd and long. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And that is incomplete. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there. And now it's 4th down. So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders in the Dolphin field goal unit. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. Sanders' kick is good, and the opening drive for the Dolphins yields 3. Not a touchdown, obviously, but playoffs, you're on the road. At least you put something on the board.
I would agree with that totally. You're not exactly sending a message to the opposition, but you are letting them know that you came to play.
After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away. This taken in right around the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Time to see what Patrick Mahomes can do here with his first possession. The quarterback out of Texas Tech getting set to lead this KC Chiefs offense.
And he more than did his part in the wild card win with 3 touchdown passes. Now, he's going to get a bigger test here in round 2, but his unit is in rhythm, and they're playing as well as they have all year long. I wouldn't be surprised if this defense, though, tried to get after him early with a little extra pressure. If he can handle that, he can have another big game, though.
Rice will go in motion left. From the gun, it's Mahomes. down a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And work with me here. Is this overhyped or not? You've got a warm weather team on the road in January, and it's cold. What's the deal? Is that a factor or is it not a factor?
I think a lot of it depends on the personality of your head coach and how you prepare for things. And some things you just can't prepare for. If you're coming from a warm weather site, you can't make it cold enough like it is here in this ball game. But what you can do is just tell the guys, dress for the weather, and then play like we always play. And as the game goes along, typically those guys out there playing, you warm up enough that it really shouldn't affect you quite the same way. Now, if that's all you talk about, if you put that in the heads of your players, it'll affect them in a big way.
3-0 after 1 on EA. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the 2nd quarter. 3rd and 2 as they've got it as we resume action. They'll run for it with A-Chain. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one 28 yards on the ground. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. A give up the middle to A-Chain. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 27-yard line. It's A-Chain on the give. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 51 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Looking to pass. Tua steps away to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal. Tua going to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill from 6 yards away. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taking it about the 1. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And you work so hard during the regular season to earn that bye to go to the divisional round fresh. Well, maybe they're too fresh because they've come out here pretty flat.
And how many times have we seen it? And let's go to other sports now. Let's go to basketball, baseball. There's ones where the playoffs are a series. And you see teams who were playing before versus the team that had the bye, and they take them on. And how many often does that team that had been playing before win game 1? Right. Almost always, right? Feels that way anyway. But it's a one-shot deal like the NFL. That's critical because now you come in and you get the momentum. You can take them out in that one game, and it's over. And those other ones, that team at home usually gets a chance to recover, and they're usually the better team.
Well, they better halt that momentum on the other side quickly, or this might be their last game. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And this is caught. He hits more. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6.
Trying the left side with Gibbs. And not much running room. Down to the 32. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Chiefs' 1st down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. On 1st down, Mahomes.
This one is caught. It's Moore.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Gibbs will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. Call it a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, they've certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain, but I wouldn't abandon the run total.
And he will take it on for a Chiefs touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, as the first half is winding down, and the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point try good by Gano, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And leading 10-7, and they may just want to get this to the locker room. Well, indeed, start on the ground and run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. It's a gain of 6, and that will be the final play of this first half. Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest, but now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward. I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try to chip someone at the second level.
That one goes for 8 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now Mahomes. That ball caught. It's Rice. Yeah, good job to get him to the ground quickly right there at the 36-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Gibbs straight ahead. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. In motion left is Rice. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
And, boy, that's going to be close. He didn't get much at all there, but he got the first. Looked like they might have held him defensively, but the referee signals it will be a first down.
Now this time Mahomes will throw.
Finds Gibbs on the check down.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, and maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
He's got it complete to Gibbs.
And he will have the Chiefs first down.
He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown.
Michael Pittman.
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Chiefs have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
Get over the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. The 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half.
And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Well, he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Nick Bosa, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now go screen here to Hunt. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. They'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. Taken from just outside the 30. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out.
We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 3. A quick throw caught by Rice.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 4. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. That is caught. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Gibbs. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round. And they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? From midfield, here's Tua. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jennings. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. From the 41, here's 2nd and 2. Running left, it's Achane. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. Tua now on 1st down. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Tua. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. And again, it's Tagovailoa. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And now first downs are key. They want to keep that clock moving, up by 2 scores as they try to cement their place in the conference championship round in 1 week's time. 2nd and 5.
At the 17-yard line.
Another run for Gibbs here. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 65 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he will have a Chiefs first down. And that's the one that should seal the victory.
And we'll see if the defense wants to stop it as they take the knee. Victory in the cards now for the Chiefs as they take a knee here.
Here we go.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
Defense.
So they jumped on the left side of that line.
And you know when you're at the end spot, you are like in the starting blocks, waiting for the pistol to fire and go, and he jumped a little bit too early.
The Chiefs going to play on another week as we say so long.